This is the intermediate video. This stage is about combining strengthening exercises with learning how to fall again. The strengthening exercises shown in the last video can be progressed with heavier weights and used alongside these. Learning to fall again is going to be a slow process, as no doubt you'll feel unconfident about doing the same thing that injured you in the first place, which is why it's so important to keep this at your own pace. If you don't feel confident about doing any exercises, keep doing the previous exercises until you do feel confident. You can incorporate your board into any part of these exercises to simulate a boarding situation. So we're going to use the test at the end of the last video as an exercise this time. So essentially it's a press up against the wall, but Natalie's going to move her feet further and further back, so it's further to fall and further stress through the joint. So Natalie, first of all, just want you to be feet shoulder width apart and fall into the wall and then press up and back. That's great. And now if you just move your feet further from the wall, so it's further to fall and back again and push yourself. That's great. Okay, now a little bit further and you're going to have to actually start here, fall onto the wall and push yourself back. That's great. This is a progressive exercise, as I've mentioned all the way through. It's really important to keep it at your own pace. It's going to be a lot more stress coming through the joint when you're further away, so really do it in progressive stages. This is the second stage in learning how to fall. We've got Natalie and wrist braces here to simulate a boarding environment. So Natalie, if you can crouch down for me to start with, and all I want you to do is fall forward onto your wrist and push back up. It's going to be pretty stressful on the wrist, so this is really in the middle of the intermediate. We want you doing it alongside the other strengthening exercises, so you're really able to weight there at this point. Next level up from this is doing it from a snowboarding stance, so wide stance, flex legs and falling forward. Now, majority of the time you are going to be hitting the snow with your knees first, so we're going to simulate that as well. So knees first and then wrists. Great, and back up. Perfect. We're going to do a little bit more core work. So Natalie, if you can get into a plank position. Great. Keeping the bottom down and lying straight, and you can just hold that for about 30 seconds at a time and building up as long as you can. You can then take this stage a little bit further to a press-up position, which is obviously incorporating your wrist. Now this is going to be fairly stressful through the wrist again. So first of all, we're just going to hold the position of the press-up, and then when you feel ready, you can go down putting that weight through the wrist. So if you can go into press-up position, Natalie. Okay, keeping your bum down, that's great. Okay, you can hold that and then you can go down into the press up. Perfect. If you're ready to do a press up, you're ready to progress to the 8th stage video.